Albuquerque police, stop! What does he mean? Stop!
On May 3, 2023, a Columbia County deputy attempted to stop a suspicious vehicle after it had been seen acting suspiciously at several local gas stations. Instead of pulling over, the driver accelerated away at a high rate of speed, initiating a pursuit.
W8598 is in W8598 continuing to the field.
3538, 1028, 102.
They just drove through someone's yard and through another ditch. They're going back out of the dead end. I observed the vehicle at Love Shop.
The suspect led deputies through Columbia County at high speeds, repeatedly leaving the roadway while trying to escape. Despite the reckless driving, deputies stayed close behind as the pursuit continued through rural roads.
Now they're driving their friends to get back on the roadway. 3339, I'm sitting in the car, so we can't drive.
Hands up! Unlock the car. Unlock the door. No! Unlock the door. Keep your hands up.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Get out of the car and get on the ground. Get out.
Can I
Get out. No, get out of the car. I don't care. Get on the ground.
Sir, yeah, I will.
On the ground. Face down.
Sir, just take, please, don't hurt me. 3339, I have the driver out of the car on the ground.
Keep your hands up. If you make any sudden movements, I have a canine. That goes for you too.
I'm not gonna fight you, sir, I'm sorry.
As the chase continued, deputies closed the distance on the fleeing vehicle. The pursuit came to an end after a deputy used a pit maneuver, forcing the suspect's vehicle off the road and through a fence, leaving it unable to continue. The driver and passenger surrendered without further incident and were taken into custody. On August 21, 2024, Deputy Jay House was patrolling Interstate 285 East when he spotted a silver BMW driving at an extremely high rate of speed while weaving through traffic. Recognizing the vehicle from a bolo after it had previously fled law enforcement and was displaying fictitious tags, the deputy attempted a traffic stop. However, the driver refused to pull over and accelerated away, initiating a pursuit.
Traffic speeds are 100, coming up more than an hour.
45.
Copy.
So he is somebody sitting in the vehicle.
It's a silver BMW.
Sheriff wants to know.
Alright, southbound Boulder Crest Road.
Ready to pick up from Captain, please.
Come along together now.
Just past River Road. Speeds are about 50 right now.
The suspect reached speeds of over 120 miles per hour on Interstate 285 before exiting onto Boulder Crest Road, where he ran a red light and continued fleeing. He repeatedly drove into oncoming traffic to pass vehicles and nearly struck a motorcyclist while making a dangerous pass through a blind curve on Cedar Grove Road.
Passing East Conley.
Okay, he's calling.
We're coming up to a roundabout now. We're going through the roundabout at Old Moore Road. Alright, dead end at Bonsall Drive is about to bush bomb. Hit. Put your hands up! Hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Hey, put your hands up! Bonsall Road, he just pulled out of the grass now. We're going back eastbound on Cedar Grove Road.
The pursuit briefly appeared to end when the suspect reached a dead end. But after being pushed into a grassy ditch, he managed to reverse out and continue fleeing. He returned to Boulder Crest Road and later onto Panthersville Road, continuing to drive recklessly and showing no regard for other motorists.
Alright, going through the stop sign at Fort Creek Church Road. Passing Monarch Drive, speeds are 60.
Monarch Drive.
Panthersville Road, passing River Road. We're on Panthersville. Panthersville coming up to Oakvale Road.
As the pursuit approached a bridge with heavy traffic, Deputy House performed a successful pit maneuver, sending the BMW into a guardrail where it became pinned and disabled. The driver, Matthew Wilson, was taken into custody without further incident and was later found to have a suspended driver's license. We don't see many police chases involving mounted officers, but here's one. On March 20th, 2024, officers with the Albuquerque Police Department's horse-mounted unit were patrolling the area of Central and Coors when they were notified that a man had just shoplifted from a nearby Walgreens. As officers attempted to make contact, the suspect refused to comply and fled on foot.
Stop! 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 You're being detained! Stop! Albuquerque police, stop! What does he mean? Stop! You need to stop or force will be used against you. You understand me? Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Come on. Get on the ground! You're being detained! Get out of the road! You are not free to leave, do you understand? Force will be used against you. You are being detained for suspected shoplifting.
The foot pursuit ended when the mounted officers caught up to the suspect and safely took him into custody. The suspect, identified as 30-year-old Mark Chacon, was charged with shoplifting, evading police on foot, and possession of drug paraphernalia. On May 11, 2023, Atlanta Police Undercover Units and the Atlanta Police Aviation Unit were tracking a stolen purple Dodge Challenger that had already fled from a Georgia State Patrol trooper earlier that day. When the vehicle was spotted driving recklessly, a trooper attempted a traffic stop, but the driver refused to stop and accelerated away, initiating another pursuit.
Northbound on the Peoples at White Street, northbound on Peoples. Hey, make sure you let the units just stay clear until we get there, please. Still northbound on Peoples. Phoenix Radio.
21.
Crossing over Oglethorpe. And still northbound on Peoples. Phoenix Radio.
Go ahead, Phoenix.
Just want to let you know we got eyes on that purple Challenger. We're calling it on Troop C.
Peoples and RDA. Peoples and RDA.
Copy of you on Troop C.
You're behind this vehicle. Are you 10A? We're talking. Just played up Smith. Alright, we're going to be going eastbound on Peoples. Eastbound on RDA. Eastbound on RDA. Coming up to J-Lo.
7322 radio. 7322.
Making a...
We're now switching to Trooper Bullock's dash cam footage, giving you his point of view as the pursuit continues through several city streets. The suspect runs multiple stop signs and red lights while reaching high speeds in a desperate attempt to escape.
Right now, we're on traffic over there. We're west on LP.
Although the driver regained control and attempted to continue fleeing, the pursuing trooper caught up and executed a successful pit maneuver, forcing the Dodge off the roadway. The pursuit ended when both the driver and passenger jumped out and fled on foot, but officers quickly caught both suspects and took them into custody without further incident. On September 10, 2024, Trooper Jackson Little attempted to stop a vehicle on Interstate 49 near the 67-mile marker after noticing it had an inoperable brake light. Instead of pulling over, the driver ignored the trooper's emergency lights and siren, continuing southbound for nearly 3 miles despite clearly acknowledging the patrol vehicle.
Southbound 67 Adam Victor William 25 Jones Black Hyundai Elantra. Correction, Sonata. We're still southbound.
As the driver continued refusing to stop, Trooper Little stayed alongside the vehicle while repeatedly attempting to get the driver's attention. After several miles of non-compliance, the pursuit continued until the trooper decided to bring it to a safe end. I'm fixing the TBI.
Confirm me about the TBI.
10-4, wait for a clearing.
Where would you like it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All units now, 1063-022.
Trooper Little executed a successful pit maneuver, bringing the vehicle to a stop without incident. The driver, identified as Salima Akhtar, was taken into custody and later told troopers she believed she was not supposed to stop for emergency lights because of advice she had previously received.
Why aren't you stopping? 15-1 X-ray. Start me at 10-11. Why weren't you stopping? You looked right at me and you kept going, ma'am. What are you doing?
What I'm doing? Tell me, please.
Oh my gosh.
Please. No, I am really very in danger.
Stand right there. Where's your ID?
Yes. Just
wait here. Where's your ID?
here.
Where is it?
It is back.
In your car?
Back. Yes.
Okay, walk back here. When you see a police officer with his blue lights, you don't keep driving. You don't look at him.
I don't know. Actually, my car is there. My bag is there.
22, first response, Charlie, it's 1019.
10-4.
You on your way? Okay. I don't know what she was doing. She looked right at me and just kept going. And how close are you?
Actor was transported to the Washington County Detention Center and charged with misdemeanor fleeing careless and prohibited driving and operating a vehicle with defective tail lamps.